Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, is now being accused of a 13-year-old girl after party following the 2000 Video Music Awards in New York City.
Lawsuit accuses him of 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs at a house party more than 2 decades ago.
Jay-Z's legal team is now being accused of offering $1,000 for lawsuits targeting Tony Busby, Texas lawyer representing the Jane Doe. He says he has audio tapes of them doing it.
So they just projecting, they're putting things that they don't believe that they can do on you.
If Diddy goes down and he's alive, you're going to see a picture of 50, 100 people going down. Diddy's a man that has dirt on everybody.
Whose real name is Sean Carter, is now being accused of a 13-year-old girl after party following the 200,000 Video Music Awards in New York City.
Texas lawyer representing the Jane Doe. He says he has audio tapes of them doing it.
Jay-Z's world is crumbling. Newly leaked audio exposes shocking attempts to bribe witnesses and cover up a case that could destroy him.
Wow, a long time.
How long? 10 years?
However long she's been recording.
Hi, my name is Beyonce. Beyonce Giselle knows, and I'm 16 years old. I just turned 16 about 4 or 5 days ago.
And what about Beyonce? Resurfaced photos now suggest Jay-Z pursued her when she was just 16. Did their relationship begin in a way he hoped would stay hidden?
Allegedly a romantical thing. It's all right. I'll say alleged, but we know. Yeah, she hit it before Beyonce.
Then there's the murky past involving young ladies in the music industry. Is this a pattern of behavior finally catching up to him?
What the only solution is? They have to Epstein Diddy before any of this stuff leaks.
With new claims potentially involving both female and male young people, could this be the end of Jay-Z as we know him? And if Diddy's case blows wide open, is Jay-Z next in line? Could this be the smoking gun? Let's start with the bombshell audio recording leaked by attorney Tony Busby. In the clip, alleged investigators working for Jay-Z's team appear to be bribing witnesses to discredit Busby's law firm. Busby wasted no time calling this out, posting on X. Investigators from New York have called many of our law firm's current and former clients. What they didn't anticipate was one of the clients decided to record the conversation. It's shocking and illegal. Here is a portion taken from the transcript. Investigator in a couple of days, or maybe by next week. Anyone Googling Busby and his company, his practice, are going into litigation. Okay, what we're trying to do is we are trying to put this thing together for the company that we're working for. We could get you paid. You could get money right soon. You know we gave this kid $1,000 to start yesterday just to get him on the right path at the end of the day. This is going to go through the courts. Busby is getting sued. These guys are on tape offering to pay clients to sue our law firm. That's a crime. The implications are staggering. If this recording holds up in court, it could not only weaken Jay-Z's defense, but also open the door to new charges against his team for obstruction of justice. This kind of tactic, bribing witnesses, paints a picture of a defense scrambling to stay ahead of damning evidence. And this isn't the first time Jay-Z's name has been attached to questionable legal maneuvering, from using his power and influence to suppress allegations to now facing direct accusations of trying to manipulate the legal system. A pattern of behavior is starting to emerge. Questions are now swirling. How far will Jay-Z go to protect his legacy? And what does this mean for the case itself? To answer these, we have to look deeper into his past, his connections to Beyonce, and the timeline of their relationship, which has its own share of controversy. Could this pattern of manipulation stretch back further than we thought? Let's address the resurfaced photos of Jay-Z and Beyonce and why they are causing a stir online. The pictures showing a 28-year-old Jay-Z with a 16-year-old Beyonce have reignited concerns about their relationship timeline. This contradicts Beyonce's long-held narrative that they started dating when she was 19. But why does this matter now? Let's start with the facts. Or what we've been told are the facts. Beyonce has always maintained that she met Jay-Z when she was 18 and that they started dating when she was 19, yet multiple sources, including interviews and Jay-Z's own Instagram post from 2013, suggest otherwise. Photos have surfaced showing a 28-year-old Jay-Z with a 16-year-old Beyoncé raising questions about her claim that she was 18 when they first became friends. The renewed focus on their early relationship comes after Jay-Z, now 55, was hit with a civil lawsuit accusing him of saying a 13-year-old person on September 7, 2000 following the MTV Video Music Awards. Jay-Z denies the allegations, calling them part of a blackmail attempt. Not long after the alleged incident, Jay-Z, who was 30 at the time, was publicly seen with Beyoncé, who was 19. Beyoncé has previously said that they met when she was 18, becoming friends before their relationship turned romantic a year later. But Jay-Z has stated that they met when she was 16, and that he was determined to make her his. Now a newly surfaced photo from the set of Destiny's Child's No 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 video confirms that they did meet when Beyon was 16. Although there's no suggestion that anything romantic happened at that time, another picture has also resurfaced showing Jay-Z at a nightclub in Dallas in 1998, watching a 16-year-old Beyoncé perform live with Destiny's Child. The couple, who have been married for 16 years and have 3 children, Blue Ivy 12 and twins Sir and Rumi 7, appeared united during a recent red carpet event in Hollywood for the movie Mufasa: The Lion King, where Blue Ivy provides the voice for the character Kiara. Beyoncé's mother Tina Knowles was also present, and she made headlines recently after claiming her social media account was hacked when a like appeared on a post about Jay-Z's lawsuit. Destiny's Child recorded their debut album, No No No, in 1997, when Beyoncé was 15. She turned 16 that October, just before their first single was released. Beyoncé and Ye are widely believed to have first met sometime between 1999 and 2000, when Beyoncé was 18 and Jay-Z was 30. They were friends for about a year and a half before they started dating when she was 19. In a 2008 interview with 17 magazine, Beyoncé said, "I was 18 when we first met, 19 when we first started dating." She later recalled in a 2013 interview with Oprah Winfrey that their relationship began with a solid friendship, with the two talking on the phone for a year and a half before dating.
I met her. I mean,
Was it 5 years ago? Was it?
I met her 10 years.
However, in a 2007 interview with Charlie Rose, Jay-Z seemed to contradict Beyoncé's timeline. When asked how long he had known her, he responded, "A while, a long time." Charlie pressed him, suggesting it might have been 10 years, to which Jay-Z responded with a smile. During this interview, Jay-Z confirmed that he met Beyoncé when she was 16 in a 2013 Instagram post. He gushed about Beyoncé, saying, "The first time I laid eyes on her, she was 16. I thought in my head, she will be mine." A picture from 1998 showing Jay-Z with Destiny's Child also reveals that Beyoncé was 16 at the time the couple officially went public with their relationship in November 2001 when they appeared together on the cover of Variety. Jay-Z later told the magazine that they were just beginning to try to date each other. He explained that he had to work hard to win her over, noting, "She's a charming Southern girl. You know, she's not impressed. But I would have definitely had to be this cool by 23. Beyoncé featured on Jay-Z's hit track 03. Bonnie and Clyde and Jay-Z appeared on her song Crazy in Love from her debut solo album Dangerously in Love. The couple married in a secret ceremony in April 2008. But this isn't the first time Jay-Z's past with young ladies has come under scrutiny. For context, Foxy Brown allegedly confessed that her ticket to rap stardom came at a cost, and it all happened while she was young. There are rumors that she claims Jay-Z, then 27, took her V-card when she was just 15 years old, and that Hova, who, as the story goes, has a horse like you-know-what, funded her shopping trips and pampering at hair and nail salons while she was still in high school, all to get into bed with her.
In the beginning, we'd jump in the van, we'd go to Maryland, we'd go anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
But wait, there's more. Allegedly, Jay-Z, according to Foxy, has a thing for trans people. The claim is that she said she discovered this after one began calling, and her seeing her shortly after Jay-Z gave her the G infection. I think about what I'm going to say. Okay, You know what I'm saying. I think about what I'm going to do allegedly. She claimed that during one of her sessions with Jay-Z, there had been a video recording involved. This session was far from private, as another high-profile individual was allegedly present, none other than the multi-talented Jamie Foxx, who played the role of Wanda in the iconic sketch comedy show In Living Color. It appears Foxy's supposed account veered into even murkier territory when she allegedly disclosed that Jay-Z had compelled her to sign multiple non-disclosure agreements or gag orders related to an intimate encounter that involved all three of them herself, Jamie, Foxx, and Jay-Z. She asserted that this encounter was in fact a threesome. The sensational twist in this story occurred when shortly after this incident, the alleged videotape of that supposed particular rendezvous mysteriously disappeared from her home. Foxy Brown firmly believes that Jay-Z had a hand in the disappearance of this tape, raising suspicions about his involvement in the alleged theft. But this is only the tip of the iceberg beyond the shocking revelations and claims. There are claims that Foxy Brown divulged another intriguing facet of Jay-Z's life. Supposedly, according to her, there was an enduring consistency in Jay-Z's world that could not be ignored. She allegedly hinted at a connection between Jay-Z and Larry Johnson, suggesting that their relationship may have been more than just casual friendship. The fact that Jay-Z had once shared an apartment with the NBA player, who had a prior association with Arware, lent some credence to her insinuations in her alleged candid recollection of her experiences with Jay-Z. It seems Foxy did not hold back when it came to expressing her sentiments about Jay's wife, Beyoncé. Her feelings towards Beyoncé were far from sugar-coated, to say the least. Foxy Brown left no room for ambiguity in her candid remarks regarding the global superstar. Foxy allegedly claimed that Beyoncé had also been infected by Jay-Z, purportedly saying now he is with Beyoncé F. That hostess infected H. Adding to the speculation around Jay-Z and Foxy Brown's dynamic is their collaboration on the track Ain't No. The song opened with Jay-Z's confident lyrics, offering what many interpreted as a nod to Foxy Brown, Fox Brown, yeah, Jay-Z, what I keep it fresher than the next buy. No need for you to ever sweat the next bee with speed. I make the best bee see the exit, indeed. He continued with lines suggesting admiration and generos. You got to know you're thoroughly respected by me. You get the keys to the Lexus with no driver. You got your own 96 something to ride, and keep your tied up in verses. That's why the chorus of the track evolved into a seamless duet between Foxy Brown and Jay-Z, further fueling curiosity about the nature of their relationship. Ain't no one like the one I got. No one can F you better. Sleeps around, but he gives me a lot, keeps you in diamonds and leathers. Friends will tell me I should leave you alone. Do tell the freaks to find a man of their own, man of their own, man of their own. The issue of Foxy Brown's age during the release of the song in 1996 remains contentious, yet official records indicate that all pre-mixed recordings, including vocals, had been completed by 1994, when Brown was approximately 14 or 15 years old. While Foxy Brown was undoubtedly a remarkable performer who left audiences yearning for more, it is Jay-Z's repeated inclusion of her in his tours that raised eyebrows. Many people were left wondering if their connection was merely a friendship, or if there was more to it than met the eye. Why did they maintain silence on the subject? Well, one fact that must be considered is Foxy Brown's age when she initially crossed paths with Jay-Z. It is alleged that she was just 15 years old when they first encountered each other, whereas Jay-Z was 27. At that time, we have a history that supersedes music. This is where things start to get rather peculiar. Foxy would later sign a contract with D-Jam, and only afterward did allegations surface, suggesting a romantic liaison between her and Jay. Once again, Foxy vehemently denied these claims, insisting that her connection with Jay was rooted solely in their shared passion for music. Nevertheless, the circumstances surrounding a 27-year-old man's friendship with a 15-year-old girl undoubtedly raise eyebrows. Their on-stage chemistry was hard to ignore, and Jay-Z often invited Foxy to perform with him during his tours. All of this transpired while Foxy was still a teenager. The situation began to draw comparisons to the Aaliyah and R. Kelly scandal of that era, where people couldn't help but feel that they were remarkably close, always seen together mingling in the same circles, partying together. It made folks speculate whether there was more to their relationship than they were letting on. In the 1990s, people began to draw parallels between Foxy Brown and Jay-Z and Lil' Kim and Biggie, noting the undeniable chemistry they shared. In the case of Lil' Kim and Biggie, the connection went beyond friendship into a romantic one. It was natural for people to wonder if Jay-Z and Foxy shared a similar bond. Even the infamous Ether track by Nas seemed to imply that Jay-Z had a romantic relationship with Foxy, further fueling the speculation that their connection went beyond mere friendship. Damon Dash was also recently interviewed by Nick Cannon, who asked him at what age was Foxy Brown signed, and Cannon responded by saying, "I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown. I didn't sign Foxy Brown. Stop putting me in that. Don't beat around the bush. Say what you want to say. What do you mean by that question? It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him." Well, when Cannon pressed him to give a clear answer, he exploded on the host.
No, I'm just asking.
Why you bring that up? What happened with Foxy Brown? I don't know. What were you saying?
But as fate would have it, Damon did slip up while evading the question, which basically proved that there was something going on intimately between Foxy and Jay-Z. He said, "I never stuck my CA in the Fox's box, but damned if I ain't opened Pandora's box." They tried to slander your man on CNN and Fox. Sometime after the allegations were made, Foxy Brown addressed them, claiming that they were as false as they come. She said, "The atrociousness of this story sickened me to my stomach, and everyone involved will be contacted by my attorney in all my years in the music industry. These are the most disgusting and disrespectful allegations I've ever experienced. This fictitious story, with no audio, visual, or written interview, clearly was concocted with malicious intent. I will not let any undercover hater create discord and disrespect my name and reputation. This disrespect will not be tolerated." Wendy Williams was also convinced that there was something shady about Jay-Z and Foxy Brown's relationship. While announcing Foxy's memoirs release, Wendy took some jabs at the celeb's unnatural relationship. This was allegedly a romantical thing. It's all right, I'll say alleged. But we know, yeah, she hit it before Beyonce, adding fuel to the fire. Busby has hinted at even more damning allegations against Jay-Z, including claims involving male minors, apparently according to Jay's extortion lawsuit. Before this civil suit was filed, Busby threatened to include both male and female young people on top of the initial 13-year-old claim if he didn't comply with his demands. The lawsuit states plaintiff John Doe is the victim of a scheme by defendant Anthony G. Busby and his firm, the Busby Law Firm Collective Busby, or defendants who are shamelessly attempting to extort exorbitant sums from him, or else publicly file wildly false, horrific allegations against him. Defendants have threatened to unleash entirely fabricated and malicious allegations of SAW, including multiple instances of SA of a young person, both male and female, against plaintiff if he refuses to comply with their demands. These baseless accusations are nothing more than a weapon in a calculated plot to destroy plaintiff's high-profile reputation for profit. Despite the complete absence of any factual basis for such claims, if these accusations come to light, it could spell disaster for the rapper. And let's not forget the broader implications. As the lawsuit against Diddy unfolds, insiders predict a domino effect that could implicate dozens of high-profile figures, including Jay-Z. You see, most of these shenanigans took place at Diddy's parties, and Diddy was actually involved in most of them. Now fans are speculating that Diddy might get Epstein in jail to prevent him from revealing too much. In fact, according to multiple reports, Diddy has been refusing to eat prison food out of fear that someone may try to poison him. Sources claim he's paranoid and terrified that his life is at risk. But where is this fear coming from? And is it paranoia? Or does Diddy have a legitimate reason to be scared? Speculation is running wild that Sean Diddy Combs might be refusing to Eat in jail fearing he could be eppin' mind taken out and made to look like a self-harm fatality. Sources close to the situation suggest that Diddy's paranoia is through the roof.